guys, you need to have your notes, because we're going to finish notes real quick. And then you also need to have your map, which is due today. So only need 3 things on your desk. Spice, map, note. Tomorrow, your spice is due, as well as your focus. Some of us look like they have a lot of focus to get done tonight. Is that true? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right. The map is due today. Next to where it says Mayan, I want you to write your number really big next to mine. Of course, you have your name on it because you don't want to be on my no-name wall of shame. So right next to Mayan on your map, write your number really big. So when my boy Tanner collects it, the map, he is going to see your number very clearly written there because I didn't put my heading on it like normal. So next to Mayan on your map, the heading, write it nice and big. All right, pass him to Tanner. Thank you, Tanner. Hi. You have a test tomorrow. You don't have time for a conversation. I can tell you that for sure. All right, I do want to talk about tomorrow's test. Okay, so tomorrow's test. This is it. Please take a look. Okay, what do you see? What does question 1 through 5 look like? It's a map. No, it's a map. This is a map, Jackson. There's questions. Yeah, so your first question, 1 through 5, is a map. Question 6 is a map. Question 7 is a picture. 8 and 9 are normal. 10 is a diagram. 11 is a picture. 12, 13, 14 are fine. 14 is a picture. 15, 16, 17, 18 are regular. 19 is 2 images you're comparing. 20 is an image. And 24 is a primary source. Anytime you see what would be a paragraph inside of a box is always going to be a primary source. Because that's what AP does, so I try to mimic it on your test. Okay, so that is what your test looks like. Very little of it is remote memorizing your facts. So tonight, what I'm suggesting is don't sit there and memorize every single thing I've told you over the last 3 weeks. It will not serve you at all. Hopefully you've noticed, as I've talked about our content this week. Thank you, Don.
Leanne's not on the roster.
No, she's gone. Hopefully you've seen, as we are covering content, I'm trying to make connections and trying to make you think, correct? We talk about rivers overflowing, we talked about infrastructure, we talked about that in different contexts, like Chauvin. They don't have a ton of extra food, so do they have a ton of infrastructure? No. It's about using the content we've covered and applying it to a new situation. That's what your test looks like. Now, there are some very low-level questions or very easy questions that you'll see, and those are the gimme questions because I'm trying to help you out. And then you're going to have some really tough questions where you actually really have to take information and really start comparing it and really pull it through. Okay? And then you have some in the middle that are Okay? So tonight, you should be reading through your notes, looking at your focuses from all 3 weeks, which I passed back to you on Friday. You should be looking at your map, especially period 2 map. Okay? Looking over your content, making sure you're ready to go, but do not show up tomorrow to your test thinking it's going to be straight up memorization of facts, and that's what the test is going to be, because it's absolutely not. As you saw, it's pictures, it's images, it's primary sources. That's what every single test looks like. So just straight up memorizing facts is not going to be enough. You have to use the information I've taught you in class to solve whatever I've put in front of you. It is 25 questions, entirely multiple choice. And stop wasting my ink. Okay, so there is nothing else. There's no written part at all. We do enough writing once we get going here. It's only multiple choice. I will have your answers. You will know your score before you leave tomorrow, my class. I call out your scores at the end by your numbers. I will have them on Edsby in 3rd period. Okay? So your job is to work hard for me. My job is to work hard for you. You deserve to have quick feedback. You deserve to know exactly where you stand as soon as I get that information, and that's why I will be calling out your scores before you leave, and I will be posting it on EDSB during third period. Yes, Gigi?
How long do we have to take the test?
Okay, so tomorrow when you come in, you're going to sit down, you're going to have a do now just like normal. Your Wednesday do nows, which you'll have a test every Wednesday for the rest of your life. Your Wednesday do nows are always in review in preparation for the test. We'll do a do now, we'll go over the answers like we do every day. Then I'll ask you, does anyone have any last minute questions? Henry, what the hell happened to your map, man? It seemed tough times. Okay? I'll ask you if you have any last minute questions. I'll answer whatever you have. Then we'll collect all of our assignments, our focus and our spice and our do now. And then I'll briefly give you a brief explanation of how I want you to test. And then you have about 30 to 35 minutes. I very, very, very rarely have people who go over time, if any. Okay? It's not a speed test. I'm not going to start timing your tests until January. You need to be fast test takers. AP requires you to be a fast test taker. So in January, we start testing for time. Right now, you can just sit there and read each question carefully. Okay? All right. So that's tomorrow, 25 questions, all multiple choice. Do not sit and memorize every single detail thinking that's what your test is on, because it's not. Everything we cover this week is important that you do grasp. You don't have to know everything, but you have to be able to apply it. That's what AP is about. It's not about memorization. It's about being able to apply. Everyone okay? So you'll have about 30, 35 minutes, depending on how fast we get through things. All right. Take out your spice. So the faster we go through your Bacchus spice, the faster and more review you get for your exam, for your test tomorrow. So it is in your best interest to help me answer these questions as fast as possible. Everyone should have a piece of scrap paper, because you can't plan to write an essay without having some scrap paper, because I don't want to see unplanned essays. I don't have time to read crappy essays. You have the time to write good essays, so make sure you are planning, please. So explain two major differences between the Olmecs and the Maya. So what is one big thing that the Olmecs are known for? What is one big thing the Maya are known for? All right, give me one. What do you got, Jackson?
The Olmecs have their big head statues.
Okay, so they have the stone heads. Okay? Why do they have the stone heads, Jackson?
It was most likely religious, but possibly political.
Okay, so it's probably religious. Okay? So every time that you have two topics, you have to make direct comparisons. So if you're going to talk about the Olmecs, they have stone heads, probably for religious reasons, then what should you be talking about for the Maya? What should you be talking about, Kiara? For what? Religious. So if you're going to talk one thing about religious, then you have to compare it to something else religious. So bloodletting. Okay, bloodletting is going to be religious. Okay, so what else is something unique for the Olmecs? What do you got, Rebecca?
In the Olmecs had like an elder-based society, but the Maya had like priests in charge of.
Ooh, I like. All right, so political structure. So we have clan-based. Clan-based. Okay, and then we have priest-led. Priest-led. Oh, I like. All right, we didn't talk about this at all. Perfect. All right, here we go. So explain two major differences between the Olmecs and the Maya. Although both Olmecs and Mayan were located in Mesopotamia. No, oh my God, not Mesopotamia. Mesoamerica, I'm so sorry. It was the whole Meso, you know what I mean? I just kind of went with it, sorry. Mesoamerica. Although both Olmecs and Maya were located in Mesoamerica, their differences, nope, I don't like that. Although both Olmecs and Maya were located in Mesoamerica, they differed significantly in their religious practices, and government structure. Okay, what did I just do in that sentence? The whole point of me doing this is to teach you how to write. So what did I just do? Matthew.
You took the main points that you prepared from all maximize you finished first sentence.
There you go. I did an introduction. So what am I writing this whole thing about, Matthew?
Religion and government.
There you go. So, although both polytheistic, the Mayan honored their gods. With bloodletting. Bloodletting rituals, while the Olmecs carved heads into stone to show respect to their gods. There you go. So what did I just do in that statement? What did I do in that sentence? Camden.
Made a direct comparison.
Direct comparison. If I'm talking about one, I immediately have to reference the other. There we go. Both civilizations were the first governments in their regions of Mesoamerica. Both civilizations were the first governments in their regions of Mesoamerica. The Olmecs preferred a clan-based government approach. Government style. I want government style. While the Mayans created a bureaucratic system based on priests and religious ceremonies. There you go. Okay, we talk about one, we directly compare it to the other. Both civilizations were the first governments in the region of Mesoamerica. The Olmecs preferred a clan-based government style, while the Mayans created a bureaucratic system based on priests and religious ceremonies. There you go. We talk about one, we talk about another, we make direct comparisons. There you go. All right. Agree or disagree, the Chavin were the most important American civilization during period 1. Please provide 3 reasons with historical evidence to support your argument. So, do we agree or disagree? Remember, if you agree, you need to find 3 definitive things that you can talk about that prove that the Chavin are the best. If you disagree, you have to be able to mention the Chavin and prove something else is better. You have to shape an argument. Do you agree or disagree, Jackson?
I disagree. I feel that the Mayans were more important due to astronomy.
Okay, hold on. Yes, great. Okay, so we can agree the Mayans would be easier to come up with evidence, yes? Hello?
Yes.
It's all about, when you're coming up with an argument, it's whatever you can defend the best. At the end of the day, you may actually agree the Chavin are the greatest, but if you can't really defend them, then your point's stupid. Pick a better point. All right, so Mayans. So what's the first thing we're going to say about the Mayans that make them the greatest? What do you got, Lily?
Invented the calendar.
They didn't invent a calendar
Well,
now.
they using the number 0. which
Okay,
allows
0.
for a more accurate calendar.
0, which creates a more accurate calendar. The most accurate calendar in the world. Okay, so this shows that they are good at what? Math and
Science.
science. All right, give me something else. Math and science, what else? Hello. This is a moot point if we can't even defend the Mayans here, people. All right, Camden.
They introduced terrace farming.
Terrace farming. Okay, what are you going to say about it? Because you have to have historical evidence.
So in the past with other civilizations, they weren't able to farm well on the mountain because of the slope.
No, stop it. What does terrace farming give them?
Better farming.
No, okay, fine. What do you get from better farming, Will?
More
Surplus! At the end of the day, answer is always pretty much what with farming? Surplus. So, surplus. When we have surplus, what can we do more of?
specialization.
Okay, we can do that. Or you can build infrastructure, correct? Hello?
Yes.
So, we gotta support it. Alright, what else we got? I need a third reason. Hello, 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 hello. Specialization. What else? Mayans, 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 Mayans. What else are the Mayans doing? What are the Mayans doing, Kayla? Anything else? Anything cool? They have something that I love that I had to go leave school yesterday and go get. What did someone say? Yes, Henry. What is it? Henry. What is it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. How can we use chocolate here, Henry? Yes, they have the beans, but how do the mines use the beans?
Well, they either ate them or they put them for
They make hot chocolate. Yeah, that's true. How can we use them to defend the mines? What do we got, Tanner?
They were like, they're used for, what was it, like rituals, only the priests would eat it.
Okay, so rituals. Okay, so if we're going to talk about rituals of the Maya that make them one of the greatest, we can say the use of chocolate. I'm a big fan. Okay, what else could we use as a ritual to add more historical evidence, Allie? Bloodletting, bloodletting. Everyone loves good bloodletting ceremony. There we go. We need historical evidence. Can we agree? There we go. All right, let's do this. Ooh. Although the Chavin were influential in Mesoamerica, Mayans had a larger impact on the region with its science, farming techniques, and its rituals. Yeah. So, what did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? Michael, what did I do? Yes! I restated. I made it very clear who's better than who, Michael. Yeah, so it's very clear what side I've taken, correct? I'm not picking the fence. The fence is never an option. Do not pick the fence. No one likes indecisiveness. Pick a team, go with it. Here we go. So, the Mayans were the most scientifically advanced, society in Mesoamerica because of their invention. I'm so hungry. Of the number 0. You don't have to write that down. Number 0. This invention allowed for the creation of the first accurate calendar, which provided better harvests and more surplus. All right. More surplus while the Chavin struggled to plant and harvest successfully every year. Why did I throw in a little Chavin knowledge in there?
Direct comparison.
Direct comparison. All right. So agricultural techniques differed. The Chavin struggled to harvest surpluses of corn due to the ritual sacrifices of corn to their gods, while the Mayans created terrace farming that increased food yields significantly to support growing population. There we go. Both civilizations were polytheistic. However, the Mayans used chocolate and bloodletting rituals to show their gods respect. While the Chavin sacrificed corn, their food supply, to their gods, which limited which limited the surplus and limited their ability to increase in size and in trade. There you go. Done. Okay? Every time you say something, you directly compare both. You mention it on both sides. There you go. Next week, by the way, I am not doing your back of spice. How exciting. All right, take out your notes. We got to finish a little bit of notes, and then I'm going to review for your test. We got things to do. All right, here we go. La, 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 la. Who can raise your hand and tell me where we left off? Thank you. Where did we leave off? Georgia. Chavin Colt. Of course. All right. As long as you hit my button when I need you to. Yes? Nice. All right. Guys, at the end of class, if you didn't finish copying, you're more than welcome to take a picture of it, of course. However, if it's not done tomorrow, it's not good. So, way over here. Pardon me, Henry. I'm sorry. My room is so oddly shaped. All right. So, we left off at Chavin Colt yesterday. Oh, I'm so excited we're way down here. So, the Chavin Colt, they worship maize because it's their staple crop. Everything about them is all about corn, 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 maize, maize, maize. The reason is because without it, they would die. They know that. Their gods require maize sacrifices, which takes away from their food supply, which limits their ability to grow, Infrastructure, correct? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, because they're donating so much of the food to their gods. They do some stone carvings, but they do disappear. We don't really know why. We assume it's because they had a couple of years of bad harvest. Corn doesn't have that much nutrition in it anyway. Have a couple of years of bad harvest, and things are going to get destroyed. Can you hit it for me? Gigi, thank you. So, the Muchia State, they're in the valley, so they're on the river, which makes them go along with our more traditional beliefs or understanding of our original civilizations. They do paintings in caves. That's kind of their thing. So this is like an old school civilization. They're completely independent because they are kind of in a weird place. They're in a mountain range, but they're not on top of a mountain. They're in a really deep valley in Mexico. And because of that, they're completely independent. They do have rivals, so every once in a while they do leave their valley, but they're pretty independent. There you go. All of our content is finished for your test tomorrow. Yay! On your whiteboard. Let's go. So tonight for your test, I would look over your focuses from week 1, 2, and 3. I would look over your spices for week 2 and 3. I would look at your map, especially for week 2. It's a big hint right there. Week 3 map's not going to help you, so that's why I collected it today. Tomorrow's test is the most content you will have on a single test. Everything else will be 1 week's content. Here we go. Here we go. On your whiteboard, give me all 5 CAT system CATs in order. Don't worry, I know where I'm standing. It's not good, Ian. No. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Evelyn, what are they? Sounds good. Sure. There you go. What do you got, Matthew?
Do we have to know the words to the left, or do we just know the words to the right?
You need to know Brahmin. You need to know the Indian ones. You need to know both. I'm telling you, we will be talking about the caste system until after your AP exam. It does not go away. After your AP exam, we'll never mention it again because we're done with content as soon as your exam's over. However, it will come up and up and up and over and over and over and over again. So you just need to know what's up.
Is it going to be on our test tomorrow?
I think there's 1 question in reference to it. If not, it will definitely be on your test in week 5. It's just one of the things you just need to know. And I don't say that about much. It's one of the things you need to know. All right, here we go. On your whiteboard, please tell me. The Mesoamerica, the Americas don't have what? What is the biggest disadvantage the Americans don't have? And this slows down everything. Good. I thought that was a little vague, but you guys nailed it. Elijah, Benji, what is it? Beasts of burden. On your whiteboard, because the Americas don't have beasts of burdens, they start this whole new system where instead of paying taxes with money or seeds, you have to work off your taxes. What is that called? Yes, I got 1. I got 2, 3, 4. No, they're not slaves. 5. Good. Will, what are they? Conscripted labor. I'll do it later, sweetie. I got the whole class here. On your whiteboard, please tell me who has the nickname Rubber People? And we're not really sure why, whether they planted the rubber or they just always lived by the rubber. We aren't really sure. Kayla, who are they? Olmecs. On your whiteboard, please tell me who are my 3 Chinese dynasties in order, please. Remember, tomorrow it's not about regurgitation of facts. It's about using this information to shape an argument, to shape an idea. Georgia, who are they? There you go. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the first city? City. Good. Who is it, Julia? Down there. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the two major who are the two major Mesopotamian empires? Kind of gave you one. Are you taking the test tomorrow with them?
No. But,
Throw it on some knowledge. It'd be a good thing for you to see what the tests look like.
yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't do it every week. That'd be so stupid. What do you got, Michael? Sumerians and Babylonians. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the holy book of Hinduism? What are the holy books of Hinduism called? Come on, Gigi. I want you to review. You know what I mean? You can take a photo of my board and get it all down, but I want you kind of thinking through and see what you know and what you don't know. Is that fair? All right, what are they, Lily? The Vedas. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the most important Veda? Veda. Rebecca, what is it? The Rig Veda. What is wrong with me today? I think I'm just over it. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the belief that your ancestors have a direct influence on who you are today and your life path today. And if you piss them off, they will sabotage your life. Good. Come on. Allie. Ancestral veneration. On your whiteboard, please tell me what the Bantu spread what two things around Africa. Oh God, guys. Some of these things I think I've been saying for 3 weeks straight. Good. Sophie, what are they? Language and metallurgy.
It's not good.
You're Gurgy. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the metal the Shang create and keep a state secret? Good. What do we have, Abby? Bronze. The Zhao are going to create what type of metal, but they do not keep it a state secret, and that's why they're not a military power. Georgia. Iron. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the first standardized law code. What do we got? Henry? Code of Hammurabi. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the nickname of the Yellow River. What time do you people leave? Never. We die here. Huh? What? It's in the 20s? Cool. Alright. What is it, Trey? Chinosaur. On your whiteboard, give me the 3 civilizations in India in order. Give me the 3 period 1 civilizations in India in order, please. And you should probably figure it out because this is all on your test tomorrow. So you're just going to sit there and go blank? That doesn't seem. Did you notice there's a wall of notes over there? It's probably a good starting point. Evelyn, what are they? So you can help out my boy Benji over here. There you go. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the written language the Aryans use and show me what it looks like. This is getting worse and worse. All right. Good. What is it, Sydney? Sanskrit. On your whiteboard, show me what cuneiform looks like. Can you imagine if someone walked in here right now? Be careful about your bars. Careful. No, that's wrong. What is it? They're triangles. I don't know how you're going to verbalize it. On your whiteboard, show me hieroglyphics. No, wrong. Guys. Good. Henry. He's mad at this. No, I don't. Thank you. Good. Remember, with hieroglyphics, they're pictures, but they have to have the bars. If they don't have the bars, they're not hieroglyphics. They're essentially pictographs, and pictographs could be your Chinese dynasties. So please keep an eye on that. It has to have the bars. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the first city that has plumbing And it's the first city planning. No. Those are the, not even, it's before them. Nope. Tell me the city. No. I have one person who has it right. What the hell is that? No. No. What is it, Abby? Educate us all. There you go. On your whiteboard. Mohenjo-daro. It's the first city. It's right under Dravidians. Under Indus River.
So is the Dravidian city then?
Because it's the first city in India. It's the first one that has city planning and plumbing. That's definitely on your test tomorrow. You're gonna put your feet down right now, Camden. This ain't your house. It's on a board. On your whiteboard, please tell me who were known as the warriors of South Asia. Although they didn't write anything down, the Aryans write down their stories, and they become the foundation of Hinduism. Good. No. What are they, Camden? Hairpins. Nomads are in China. On your whiteboard, please tell me who are the rivals of China. Who are the rivals of China? Well, they have a specific name. I know. Oh my God.
That's not it?
No. Mongols don't exist until period 4. What is it, Ian? The steppe nomads. On your whiteboard, please. Huh? They do, but not until period 4. Sweetie, that's like saying that the Shang are the same as the Xia, because the Xia turn into the Shangs, and the Shang are the same as the Zhao, because the Shang turn into the Zhao. Can't. Nope. I'm waiting, ladies. Lily, I'm waiting. On your whiteboard, please tell me what region has the modern country of China in it? What region has the modern country of China in it? Good. Garrett. East Asia. On your whiteboard, please tell me what region has the modern country of India in it? India. Yes. Yes. Good. No. What region has the modern country of India in it? What is it? Timmy. South Asia. On your whiteboard, please tell me what region has the modern country of Afghanistan in it? Benji. Middle East. On your whiteboard, please tell me what region has the modern country of Thailand in it? Yes. What is it, Sophie? Southeast Asia. On your whiteboard, please tell me the modern day country of Egypt is in what region? All right, good. That was supposed to be kind of tricky. Allie, what is it? Middle East. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the first piece of literature in the world? What's the name of the first piece of literature? Good. What is it, Tanner? Epic of Gilgamesh. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the holy book of Judaism? Good. Kira. Dora. On your whiteboard, please tell me what's the name of the Jewish God? Good. Julia, what is it?
Yahweh.
Yahweh's correct. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the 2 Jewish empires in order, please. 2 Jewish empires in order. Nope. I don't know that first one says well.
Israel?
No, that's what that says?
Yeah.
Alright, it's the go ahead, say them correctly. Well.
Oh, Israel and Judah.
No, Israel doesn't exist until 1947.
Oh, the kingdom of Israel.
Ah, then what?
The kingdom of Judea.
Judah. Very good. All right, on your whiteboard, what is it called when you're kicked out of your homeland? What's it called when you're kicked out of your homeland? What is it, Garrett?
Diaspora.
Diaspora. On your whiteboard, please tell me. What is it called when you have a surplus of crops so people start making chairs, tables, wine, cheese, beer? What do you got, Camden?
Specialization of labor.
Specialization of labor. On your whiteboard, please tell me. What are the names of the structures the Mesopotamians built for their gods? Good, good. What is it, Kayla? On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the holiest city in Egypt? If you write Giza, I'm going to be pissed because Giza doesn't even exist yet.
No.
What is it, Henry? Thieves. See ya. Make sure you put my boards back. Do not abandon them. You have a 25-question test tomorrow. Good luck. What do you need, Gigi?
What was the last, 3 words?
Ability, limited service, and their ability to increase.
I don't see it. $200 cash back.
I have no idea.
I value your.
I have no idea.
It says increase and.
And
So what does that mean? You get 200 cash back?
Yeah, or like a.
oh, size and land. Yeah.
What is it?
Just put a smiley
All
face.
the echo.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You've got to be kidding me.
Plus, it's cheap. That's not that bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 204. Oh my gosh, Sophie. Sophia, sorry. Why do I keep calling you Sophie? I'm sorry.
It's not me either.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, it is. People call me Sophia or Sophie.